around 10:30 a.m. when a small fire broke out along a bushy hillside near a state park. Those winds quickly fanned the flames.
This has the potential for 200 plus acres in the next 20 minutes. We have a potential for structures being threatened in the next 20 minutes.
This is an absolutely devastating, catastrophic, and I am not being hyperbolic. Houses everywhere you look have burned down.
All of us knew that it was dangerous weather conditions and something was definitely going to happen that day.
And I remember talking to Captain Stanley and Engineer Hale about just the amount of wind we had going through the city.
We saw a big header on the top of the hill.
I felt like we were like in the middle of the fire by then. It was a lot of smoke. And then as we finally moved into the fire, it was like it turned night. It was 11:15 in the morning. It was like almost pitch black. It was just completely overcast, or smoke had taken out the sun.
Captain Stanley was very calm, cool, collected, gave us good advice. Engineer Hale was one of the first engines to be able to kind of get through the traffic.
It was utter chaos. There was moms crying with kids crying, trying to get through, to cars. So we finally ended up having to drive up and on the sidewalk so we could continue up into the Palisades.
Behind me here on the hill, after coming off of Tabasco Canyon, where embers were being blown around, as you saw, the high school caught fire, homes burning on either side.
It was a nightmare.
In the back of my mind, I knew that we were going to have trouble maintaining those flows going for that long and not emptying out their water system. And when it finally happened, it was like, okay, this is it. Yeah, we felt defeated because we were able to, we were making a good stand, keeping fire away from homes. And then once we lost water, we were pretty much dead in the water.
You're basically trying to protect one house from the fire of another house. Able to kind of reach out, send a couple of messages, a couple of texts, and just kind of let my family know I was okay. And they let me know, hey, we're here, we're praying for you, and just keep doing what you got to do, and just do what you can to keep those homes safe.
We saw these 3 houses with, there's basically a hillside behind that had completely burned up.
In the home, I remember seeing a high chair, knowing that they had a baby there. And to inspire me, Katie had said, hey, I want you to think about our kids and their toys growing up. And my daughter had a favorite doll, Ruthie, and she goes just look out for Ruthie. Try to bring home, try to leave something for them to come home to.
The 3 homes that Beverly Hills Engine 1 were assigned to, the next day when we went back to that area were the only 3 homes left on the street.
The work that we'd done had paid off, and we'd saved those houses. And
I saw the high chair in the house. I remember the house because they had a flag that had fallen down. We put the flag back up for the family, and I saw the high chair, and I just went back to that, what Katie had said, hey, protect their kids' stuff. And I knew at that time, that was it. That was that moment where it's okay, we made a difference for this family. We made a difference for these 3 families. We made a difference for that neighborhood and that community, that someone had something to come back to.
It bonds you as a crew. We went out there and, we came together and, we did the best we could. I think all of us, kind of had a heavy heart, wishing that we could have done more.
What a benefit it was for them to be able to contact us and see us and FaceTime and things like that.
that was the first time she genuinely told me, she's like, I was scared for you. I was scared you weren't gonna come home.
You give them that little extra hug, you appreciate them a lot more. So they were excited.
So I was just grateful when I got home, and grateful to be able to hug my wife, hold my kids.
The intensity, the wind, the amount of destruction, the loss of life, all that, it's just awful. And I hope to never see it again in my career, because this is by far the worst.